He's not in here. Can you send him a text, please? Oh, thanks. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Military History Chronicles, the first episode of 2024. Hopefully all your guys' New Year's Eve, New Year's Day was good. Hopefully everyone's safe. No one blew themselves up. Man, there's fireworks going on all over the place over here near Gulp. I'm sure it was everywhere else, but hey, thanks for joining. Gotta kind of just go about all the different things going on in the world. One thing I did forget to talk about, or actually put in the description, the Korean Peninsula. A lot of stuff going on out there between North Korea. Actually, we'll just say North Korea against the rest of the damn world. They've come out and made some interesting statements. See a bunch of people in the chat. Got D-Shot, got Nick, Mark out there. What's up, Mark? See you over there in live from Twitter. Robert Boyd, how's it going? Of course, MF. All right, guys. I sent the link out to Wilby, just waiting for him to show up. He should show up here soon. I know people probably got a lot of stuff going on. Maybe recuperating from yesterday. Oh, man. But yeah. So as the title suggests there, we're going to talk about what's going on in the Red Sea. Argentina, with their new president, decided not to join BRICS, which is good as far as our hemisphere is concerned. Russian and Ukrainian missile attacks. What's up, Kyle? Speaking of that, just saw this come across on Twitter. So let's show you this specifically. What's going on here in Europe? Supposedly 21 Russian strategic bombers are now airborne, heading towards launch zones near the Caspian Sea to include 17 Tu-95 Bears and 4 Tu-22s. So there you go. Sounds like another wave of missiles will soon be hitting the Ukraine. Targets will probably not be military in general. I'm pretty sure it's going to hit a bunch of civilians. I'm sure that's what Russia's been doing from the very beginning. And I kind of wanted to talk about that last, but hey, I guess we might have to talk about it first, just because this is just like hot off the presses. This literally came out, a couple of minutes ago, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Ukraine will probably retaliate with their own missile attacks against Russian cities. That's what happens in war. I mean, we've talked about this ad nauseum on this channel. Once this kind of stuff stops, it kind of really it takes a life of its own. When war happens, soon as like one agitator does something against the other agitator, or the other, well, I guess you could say they're both agitators to a certain extent as far as how this is being concerned. Don't get me wrong. Of course, Ukraine was attacked. I'm not going to ignore that fact, but I'm just talking about the tit for tat. Because now Ukraine, because in the beginning, Ukraine really wasn't doing that. Now they're actually taking the war to the Russian people themselves. I don't agree with it, but I mean, you have to, at some point, you got to have the moral high ground. If you want to attack military targets, by all means, go for it. But when you start bombing cities, do you want to resort to the same tactics as the Russians are doing? You kind of, for for me specifically, you start losing some credibility. Ukraine still needs to win the war, absolutely, but you cannot, by any means, start conducting tactics that are at the same level of what the Russians are doing. Let's see. Kyle says, with my dad, he's given me a book titled The Civil War, A Complete Military History by Douglas Welch. Interesting. Never heard of Douglas Welch. I'll have to look him up. Matter of fact, in Sacramento, they got a place called the Book Den. I picked up a crap ton of books for cheap. I mean, we bought, between me, the wife, and the daughter, God, we bought maybe 20 books, somewhere around there, for like $16. Incredible. Hell of a place. I recommend that place. If anyone's in a Sacramento area, go to the Book Den. It's off of Power Inn Road. Not that far from the 50 to the south. But yeah, absolutely. They got a big old warehouse. I think they're like friends of the Sacramento Library. So I don't know if they source their books from the library or people just donate. I'm not sure, but it's incredible. Let me look through a little bit of this OSINT Defender. This guy's pretty good. He's got a lot of good information, and a lot of times he'll post links of the sources. Yeah, we got more anti-Israel, pro-Palestinian stuff. I'm not going to get into that. This was okay. So that one that I was 31 minutes ago with the bombers now airborne. So I'm not sure how far they have to get to launch their missiles, but I'm pretty sure within the next hour or so, we'll probably be hearing reports of the attacks that are happening in Ukraine. So I'm pretty sure by the time the stream ends, we'll probably have some idea of what's going on. Let's see what else we got. Oh, look at this. That guy just got stabbed in the neck right there. Footage of a stabbing attack earlier against the leader of the Democratic Party of South Korea, Lee Jae-myung, while he was speaking to a crowd in southeastern city of Busan. Hopefully he's okay. I haven't heard anything coming back. I got him right in the neck. I don't know what that was all about. Don't know what that's all about. They got the guy for sure. Oh, geez, man. That was right in the neck. Oh, brother. Yeah, maybe you don't want to. Let's look at something else. Let's see. Yeah, see, they got posted sensitive content. Just been stabbed in the neck. Not seeing anything. Take to a local on in serious condition. So he's, yeah, it might be. Could be. But I know they also, hey, same to you, Jay. Appreciate it. Happy New Year to you as well. Oh, you know where it is, Jay or Kyle. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, it's an awesome place. Great place to get some deal on books. Absolutely. All right. Hey, let me welcome in Will. What's up, Will? You getting all your stuff set up still?
Yo.
All right. Just kind of going over to what we're going to talk about. I'm kind of going into the Ukrainian stuff now because they just launched, or the Russians just
missile test, yeah.
Well, they got a bunch of bombers in the air right now, so probably in an hour or so you'll start hearing about the impacts of the missiles because, of course, you know where they're going.
That's some good salsa.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Oh, a bacon bird, the E-111, the Bombardier. That must be a new aircraft. I've never heard of the E-11. That must be something brand new since I gotten out. E-11. The bacon bird are usually the Global Hawks. They're electronic birds. That's what they are.
What the hell is an E-11?
Let's see what we got. Oh, here we go. Well, not that. Where is this? U.S. Central Command still hasn't made any kind of statement regarding whatever happened earlier today in the southern Red Sea, which is kind of unusual. It appears that at least 2 anti-ship cruise missiles were launched at the U.S. Navy ship, but rumors about possible exchanges of fire between the U.S. Navy and the Houthi gunboats appears to be false.
Huh?
The only reason that I can think that no statement has been made is due to the upcoming military operation by the United States, Britain, and other countries. Interesting.
Yeah, about that operation. did we even have a coalition to begin with? Because it sounds like it was Operation Imaginary Friends, man.
Yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you.
I mean, even Spain was like, yeah, we weren't notified of us being.
Well, Spain is a little bit weird. They're very pro Hamas. Or I shouldn't say pro Hamas, but pro Palestinian. So
they have that. What
I don't
Basque,
know.
they have those Basque people that are kind of like the same thing as Irish, where they're pro Palestinian and whatnot, and everybody looks at them like the Catalan state. I mean, there's a lot of things going on in Spain. I'm surprised they're all held together.
You came on just right after. Did you see that South Korean political leader get stabbed
he got
in the
stabbed
neck?
in the neck. Assassination attempt. Yeah,
that's incredible, man. Whew.
Opposition.
I forgot to put that in the description because there's a lot of stuff going on in Korea. A lot of stuff.
I forget what party he is from. Let's see. Oops.
Let's see what we got in here real quick. All right.
Let's see.
Just taking a look at Twitter real quick, but we'll get into more stuff. All right. But yeah, I wanted to get into the Red Sea because there's been a lot of stuff that's been, I mean, I'm not going to even put up all the report because it seems like it'd be a daily occurrence of what's going on in the Red Sea. What was that operation name again? I can't remember. Prosperity or something. I can't remember.
Something Sentinel. I think had Sentinel. I don't remember. But
anyways, supposedly
Operation Imaginary Friends.
Yeah. Supposedly, U.S. with other allies are forming a coalition to go after the Houthis in Yemen. I don't know why you would come out and say that. I mean, I can understand if you want to come out and say, yeah, we're forming a coalition, but I mean, whatever. I guess I don't know.
Why do we need a coalition?
Just do it instead of saying it. Just do it. Yeah,
just go for it already. God.
Sorry. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. No, I get you. I get where you're going. I think I told you about it. I'm gonna hear Nick. What do you think? Why do you think? Because I told Will about this a couple of days ago. Matter of fact, give me your ideas, Nick, of why what's going on over there, or as far as the response to what the Houthis are doing in Yemen. Well, let's see, Lloyd Lewis. My dad said, read The Fighting Prophet by Lloyd Lewis. It's about General Sherman. That was his second in command under Grant. Yeah, Sherman is a badass. This admin loves wars. Okay, well, I think there's something else behind this. I really do. And I don't know. I could be off. Yeah, this admin. Yep. Yeah, wars always bring money. But the thing is, the thing is, well, we'll get into that later. Hey, Happy New Year's to you too, Mo. Here's the deal.
Happy New Year too.
We all know Houthis are backed by Iran, and that's where they get all their stuff from. I wouldn't be surprised if there's Iranians, doing the business over there as well. But do you think it's possible that Iran has a nuclear weapon? Because think about this. We're bombing Iranian forces in Syria.
Yeah, we talked about this. Yeah.
Right? They're not doing anything against the Houthis because honestly, the bombing that's happening in Syria, it's nothing significant. They're bombing a couple of buildings there, a couple of buildings over here, and it's not exactly the response doesn't equal with what's happening against U.S. forces. They were attacked how many times? Gosh, I can't even tell you. Dozens of times now, maybe getting close to hundreds. And the response has been fairly weak for the most part. You got Houthis who ain't, I guess just the other day we had the helicopters actually shot up a couple of speedboats, but nothing to attack their infrastructure or any of their command and control type of situation. So are they afraid of the response of the Iranians, not conventionally, but nuclear? I don't know. This is just a shot in the dark. I'm not saying that they do. I'm not saying that they don't. It just, I find it interesting that the response against what Iran has done hasn't been much more severe. And I'm not a warmonger. Again, I'm not a warmonger. But when people are doing direct action, it's direct action against us. You have to have a response. I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat. You got to have a response, because if you don't, you wind up being just a paper tiger.
It's like the guy backing you in the corner at a bar, pushing you around. Now you got to respond. You got to do something. Right. Mm-hmm. You don't want to sit there and eat the punch, right? I mean, one thing I remember we talked about this, and I think that's a good theory. But then again, like I said, if it did have a nuke, though, you would think that the Israelis would know about it, and if they did know about it, they'd be the first ones to strike according to their own plan.
Yeah, right. But it makes me wonder if maybe Israel's worried about, maybe the U.S. doesn't have their back. I don't know.
Well, you know what? You're right about that, especially right now. What's going on in this country?
I don't know.
Remember, we have an election cycle coming up here.
Yes,
not too far away from now.
And you know what? Maybe that's a bigger factor. Maybe it isn't that. Maybe it's because of the. But what's weird is normally, in the normal way of things, when you're a quote unquote wartime president, you get a bump.
Right.
You get a bump in your polls. So they kind of
polls.
Oh, this sounds so bad, but you know how it is with politics. If it's going to be good for him, hey, yeah, let's fire off some stuff, make it look like we're whooping some ass. But they're not doing that, and I find that very odd. I'm not sure what exactly is going on, and it could be total ineptness. I mean, that's not off the table too. I mean, I don't know, man.
It could be
I don't know. It's honestly the Red Sea
at this point.
it's pretty scary, because we've talked about this again, that you got commercial shipping that is being attacked. You have to have a response.
Right.
You have to. You're affecting, people's economy, other nations' economies. Find something Biden is doing odd. Yeah,
like sniffing hair.
God. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna even. I don't even. Oh man. Where do we even? I don't even know.
I don't know where to go with that. I mean, yeah. I mean,
it's so
the fact
frustrating.
The fact that you need to gather a bunch of friends before you do something just shows how weak this country is. Why not respond yourself? You're the king daddy, right? We're the big dog.
Exactly.
You don't need anybody else. Screw them. What are we waiting for?
And here's the thing: if then use the proxy of Israel, because Israel will go over there and freaking take care of some stuff.
That's right. Hey, we'll give you some more aid in exchange for you to bomb a couple of targets over here. About that? They don't even have to. They
don't have to overfly Saudi Arabia. They can fly right down this Red Sea and do whatever they got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's weird. Oh, did you hear the USS Gerald Ford's coming back? It's leaving the Mediterranean, coming back to North. It's been out in sea for like almost a whole year.
Oh, they need to. Yeah, they probably need to.
They extended their. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you saw the new Space Force officer.
They're running out of so many steak and lobster meals on the boat, I guess.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Well, I know they took a port in. Where the hell were they? Somewhere in either Adriatic or Mediterranean. Where the hell did they say they?
Oh, that's right. They did out there with Cyprus, right?
Cyprus. I think they took a port call at Cyprus. And then right after that, it was they're coming.
I think we joined the wrong military branch, my friend. Could you imagine having all those ports to call and whatnot, going to Cyprus for a couple of days?
Oh man, they can have that. I don't want to be on no damn floating target.
You're right though. Have you seen the beds on those boats, man? I mean, unless you make E7 up, man, you ain't living. You're living in squalor, my friend.
Exactly. I'll pass, man. I get it's kind of cool and everything, but man, I don't know. You're a floating target. In these days, you're a damn floating target.
Oh, freaking A, man. I bet those guys that are sitting there in the sea right now are just, oh man, they gotta be nervous.
Okay, what do we got here? Let's see. Anything breaking? Oh, what's this? Don't know what that is. Okay. Because I know we're going to start seeing some impacts of those damn, what do you call it? Those missiles here. Yeah, now they're saying, here we go. The first of them have already launched their cruise missiles towards Ukraine. Major wave missiles will hit Ukraine in about an hour. This is 14 minutes ago.
Interesting.
Well, we'll see how many they are able to knock out. You already know. I kind of got onto this, and I guess we could get more into depth because I really didn't get too deep into it. I don't like what's happening especially with what Ukraine's doing. You're kind of relegating yourself down to the Russians level.
Right.
When you're bombing civilians, I said this earlier, you're not taking the moral high ground. If there is, whatever moral high ground you can have in war, I mean, there is. Oh, the message. Okay. I'll have to take a look at it in a minute. Wait, do I have it here? Oh, here we go. Yeah, here it is. Yes. Are you kidding me? What is that? That can't be right, is it? Is that really? Is that what their uniforms look like? Are you kidding me?
What's
that
going
can't be
on, bro?
right, man. Hold on.
Do I want to see this, man? You know how
no, you don't.
Military.
No. Hold on. I got to look at this up real quick. Hold on. Lord Almighty.
So this new military pisses me off to no end, man. And if it's something got to do with that, and oh man, I might have a stroke.
Let's see. How come I'm not seeing? Oh my God.
They're wearing dresses now? They're wearing dresses, aren't they?
No. Oh, that looks so fuck. Oh, excuse me. That can't be. That can't be. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Damn it. It took me to the article. I got to download this image. No way, man. No way. This is bad. Oh my goodness.
I can't wait to see what new creation we thought of. Some general guy. What the hell is? What the? They look like chefs.
What is that? What is that?
They look like a weird ass shit.
What is that?
Okay, so let me see here. That's a chef's jacket, man.
That can't be right, man.
They look like a Greyhound bus driving chef.
That cannot be right, dude. No way.
It's a Greyhound chef uniform.
That cannot be right, dude.
How come the covers are the same for the officer and the enlisted? They should have a separate cover, right?
Oh my God. That is so bad.
What the? What is going on here, man? Like I thought the khaki uniforms the Army brought back were bad, but now we got these things.
That is. What is that?
Where's the nameplates at? Oh wait, you can't.
They don't have them.
They got the chef's thing. What? It's like a combination of like Star Trek and chef. Like I feel like Gordon Ramsay's about to yell at me in a uniform right now.
I don't get this, man.
How come the one guy's got a stripe down his leg and the other guys don't?
Yeah, I see that, and they're gray.
In the Army, every NCO's got its stripe running down his leg. What's make this guy so special compared to the other NCO? I got nothing.
Yep, there ain't no. I don't see no name, and I'm guessing that's a Chief Master Sergeant. I'm guessing.
Hello, Chief. Blah, 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 blah. Now you get your ass kicked for not knowing his name.
Look at this, and look at the general. He's got this the 4 stars on the shoulder. Look at the hat.
Look, hey, even better. Look at his
gut,
his dress, his gut and his dress shirt poking out from underneath his cufflinks there.
Yeah, exactly, right here. Yeah,
go back to clothing and sales there, guy.
It's supposed to be longer than the freaking shirt.
Yeah, you need to go back to clothing and sales. Your uniform don't fit anymore, sir.
This looks so bad. I don't even know what to say. I honestly don't even know what to say.
Are they supposed to be standing at attention?
Now, is this just an idea or is this legit? I gotta.
Oh wait, now I know the difference between the officers and the enlisted hats is the
scrambled eggs.
The guy had the stars going around it or something.
Yeah, he's had the stars going, and they had the scrambled eggs on the bill.
Oh, I didn't see the scrambled eggs. All I saw was just whatever.
I guess that's it. I guess this is it. I don't get it, man.
Somebody got a nice bold point in their OAR for that. You know that, right? Well, I don't know what they call them in the Space Force.
I don't know if this is this legit or is this just an idea that they're having?
Oh no, it's for real, bro. The New York Times, even the New York Times is talking about it.
Oh, I don't mean to keep going on about this, but this is
okay. So the nameplate's supposed to be underneath their ribbons.
Underneath? Hold on, I gotta look. Oh, I see. Oh, that looks so bad. I see it. Oh my god, that looks so bad, dude. What are we doing, people?
What are we?
Oh my gosh, man.
What is the point of this?
Let me bring this one up. Oh, that looks so bad. The guy on the right doesn't even look happy. Oh my god, he looks so pissed off. Hold on. Oh, this guy looks so pissed off.
I mean, part of us like want to look good in uniform, right? Holy shit, what is it? Pardon the French.
Okay, the guy in the middle. That's the normal. That's Air Force. You know, you look like you're somewhat. It still looks like a business suit, but at least you got some semblance of a uniform.
Looks professional.
Look at the pants. Look how baggy they are.
He's gonna serve you filet mignon with the side of I don't know what.
This looks so. Look at this guy's face.
Shit, I gotta be here. I'm on.
And look what the name. Look,
he got right volunteered to be there.
Look at that. Look how bad that looks underneath your ribbons.
Dude, they look like they come out of Hell's Kitchen. I'm not even joking.
This guy looks so freaking pissed off.
It's like, damn, I got volunteered for this crap.
Okay, they're both officers. Like, I don't see any stripes on the sleeves.
There's no collar to it. It's just a.
Yeah. It's an open. Yeah. There's no epaulets.
It's just like a Star Trek chef's coat.
That's what I was gonna say. It looks just like Star Trek.
They're gonna beam you up and serve you filet mignon.
Mo, there you go, Mo. Mo was a former Air Force guy. I think those are legit, man. What's up, Aaron? Don't worry about being late.
You guys wear your dress uniform like that? You guys wear it pretty often?
Not very often. Mostly AC, whatever the hell they call them now. I don't even know what the hell they call them now. It used to be BDUs and ACUs and whatever.
Yeah, we called ours ACU as well.
I know, Nick, you wanted me to read the clip, but I saw the uniform and I had to focus on the uniform. That's
Oh, there's even worse image. They got the 4-star general wearing his uniform. Dude, his pant legs look about like that wide.
Yeah, I know.
What the hell? What is that?
I don't even know, man. I don't know.
Inspired by a prototype uniform. Oh no, I gotta read this now. What is this supposed to? Inspired General George S. Patton wearing the self-designed tanker's uniform. So it was a tank uniform from World War One that inspired this. What does that got to do with the Space Force?
I don't know.
What the hell planet are we on anymore, man? Oh yeah, Nick, I watch Don Shipley all the time. In fact, he verified my second cousin.
Jeez.
Hold on, I gotta share this link. Just scroll down, you'll see what they're talking about when it says inspiration. I doubt this was the inspiration for it. More likely Star Trek was, but dude, these maybe not. Okay, never mind. They got a side by side. Interesting.
Nothing there. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a Nick. He's got actually a website, I believe. I don't remember the name of it now. Sorry, I haven't been on it in a while. But for $10 a month, you can see all the videos he posts. They're really good. He does interviews with old Navy SEALs. They talk about their experiences in Vietnam and stuff like that. He had a couple of Korea guys on there. They're pretty good. Afghanistan guys are on there as well. He does more than just out phony SEALs.
You got to be kidding me.
You seeing that crap?
What does the Space Force have anything to do?
I have not a clue,
with
man.
Being in a tank.
Their tankers have their own special uniforms. They have the ventilation system, everything all hooked up. They wear special tanker boots.
God. Anyways, let's get back on track. That totally messed me up, man. Golly. We were talking about you don't want Ukrainians to resort to what Russians are doing, because you can't sit there and be bombing civilians. You can't do that. I understand that Russia, they've been doing that from the very beginning, blowing up Ukrainian civilian target. I mean, that's not right by any means. But if you got the means to do it, attack military targets.
You don't want to give anybody any excuse to Putin, of all people.
Right.
To whack your freaking civilization. That's what he's going to do. He's going to bomb your ass into the Stone Age, man. That's going to be his response.
And it's not even that. It's just being on the right side of history. You don't want to be attacking civilians. They're innocent. They have nothing to do with this.
Right, exactly.
And of course, this all escalated after they sunk that ship in the Black Sea. Yeah, the Russians didn't care for that one bit.
No.
But what's up, Arrow? But hey, that's a legitimate military target. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man.
That was quite a feat to be able to knock that thing out. But like I said, the Russians, they retaliated. Oh, what do we got here? Air raid alert currently across eastern and central Ukraine, as at least 12 now have launched them, as well as several S-300 ballistic missiles from the Belgorod region. Huh.
Belgorod region.
Yeah, we'll see. That was 25 seconds ago that it was reported. So like I said, we should be hearing something soon. Man. Wait, what do we got over here?
I'm operating with one eye at the moment. Yep. Oh, yeah. Can't see nothing out of the right eye. Interesting.
There we go here. Just see if there's anything new.
MF, did you catch the, if you're still around, did you catch the 9/11 episode, man?
Yeah, that was a fun episode. Oh, yeah. What was I going to get? Okay, so did you see President? I don't know how do you say? Is it Malay?
Dude, I don't even know that weird. It looks like he's from the Beatles.
Yeah. I guess he said Argentina isn't going to join BRICS. That's a huge thing.
That is. He's running into a lot of opposition at the moment, and he's got a lot of how would we call him on our side? He's got a lot of communism type people protesting him right now,
and that's fine. It's going to happen.
Oh,
but I think it's the right thing to do because you don't need to have an alliance with Russia and China and all these other countries who are aligned against the United States, especially in the same hemisphere. You don't need that.
Not yet. At this point in time.
You already got Cuba doing their thing. You got Venezuela also doing their thing. You don't need Argentina, or for that matter, Brazil, to be doing the same. So, did you guys? No, we didn't get into the footage of. The footage at the Pentagon was interesting. I would agree with that. That the footage of that is interesting.
Well, I mean,
because the footage that they had, it was every few seconds it took a photo. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, yeah. That's weird for people to say it was a missile or something.
Right, but you could.
Well, I mean, technically, it was a missile. I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
But at that point in time, I remember having my first. I bought my first. Well, my parents bought their first digital camera back in 2000 or something like that.
Right.
Our technology back then for cameras wasn't the greatest.
Exactly. It was nowhere near it is today. Absolutely.
I mean, if you look at some of the everything you see on 9/11 now has been retouched. All the old archive footage it looks like crap.
Yeah.
People were still using handheld VHS back then.
Yep. What the? How did they? I'm looking at this footage of that Korean politician getting stabbed
in the neck of all places. God, that'd be a scary feeling. Just getting someone come up to you and just nailing you in the neck. What are you gonna do?
Exactly. I can't tell who they're pulling away. Oh, they're pulling away the guy that's because he had something on his. He had like a weird thing on his head. What the fuck was that? It was something like it looked like a damn Burger King crown.
Oh, no way.
That's what it looks like.
You stabbed a dude wearing a Burger King crown.
I mean, that's what it looks like. I don't know what it is. It's blue.
That would be. Oh, wait. No, you're right. I see it. Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah. What is that?
I have no idea.
What the?
Dear goodness, man. That is so bad.
So he is the. He would be considered left wing.
Yep.
That's what he would be considered. There's a lot.
I don't know. I don't know. Is it a North Korean?
Well, no. I mean, the guy that got stabbed is.
Yeah. He's and he barely lost the election by like 1% or something like that.
There's a lot going on in Korea too. You have
and then that's what I was going to get into too. I forgot to put it in.
There's a religion thing aspect to it as well. There's all kinds of. Korea is a weird country for politics. Oh, I stayed local, Kyle.
Well, you see what's going on. You got North Korea who are standing. I mean, they make all these the rhetoric that comes out of North Korea is constant, right? Always saying we're going to kill the United States, we're going to destroy them, they're going to be in a nuclear cloud or whatever. They come out with some pretty colorful descriptions of what they're going to do to us. So that's something that's not new, but it's interesting. They keep advancing their military while everyone else just kind of sits around. I don't know why they don't try to knock out these ballistic missiles that fly over Japan. I don't get that part. I don't quite understand. If you're going to overfly a country with a ballistic missile, you should be able to knock that out. Maybe they don't want to tip their cards, though. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. No, Japan.
Oh, Japan knocking out the missiles? I don't know.
I
don't think they're too worried about. Honestly, I don't think they're really worried about Korea so much.
But yeah, they're boosting their capability. And you know what's funny? I read something. I don't know if this is legit or not. I do not know if this is legit. Supposedly, North Korea has given Russians more artillery rounds than what U.S. has given Ukraine up to this point. And I don't know how the hell that's. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure North Korea's probably got a lot of it, because that's the pretty thing. The only thing they produce in their country is military equipment. They don't generate much anything else.
Yeah, so there's only two things they produce. They produce crappy theme parks and military defense systems.
Yep. So yeah, man. I'm still trying to see if there's an update on what's going on. Oh, here we go. Might be an update here. Missiles have now begun to enter Ukrainian airspace from the Sumy region, heading towards the capital of Kiev. Oh boy, here we go. Here, let's pull up a map, see what's going on here.
Well, oh shit, you know what I'm gonna
do? It's crazy how you can follow. I don't know how this guy's able to follow this in real time. I mean, it's pretty damn.
Ukraine missiles. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh shit.
You know what? Let's do Google Earth. I kind of like that. Let's go, because you really can get some stuff going on. You can measure stuff and all that. Where's the Sumy region? Let's see. I don't know if it breaks it down.
Man, I gotta.
Oh, here we go. Where are we at here?
I've got 16 cameras in Ukraine going on at once here.
Oh, no kidding.
See what's happening.
Where's the Sumy region? Ah, I see it. There's Sumy. Okay, here. Let me share this. See how we can do here. Oh, now it's going to redo it. Sumy is over here. Where'd it go? See this? Oh,
okay. Interesting. Yeah, see it.
So
you can barely see
they
it.
said they're in the Sumy region. How do I do this? Hold on. I think I could. There's a way to do this. Whatever. Let me see. I don't want it in feet. Where the hell do I change it? There's a way to do this. Where the hell is it?
What was that? Google Maps?
Google Earth.
Wow.
Come on. Measurement.
You ever done Google Earth? Or have you ever done Google Earth on the VR headset?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, we can do. How about feet and miles? I know everyone goes kilometer, but whatever. I'm going. Let's see.
No, true story, Nick. Check it out. There's a documentary about the theme parks in Korea. In North Korea. And
how do you go to miles? I want to go to miles.
Little fat guy there. He ended up schwacking somebody for not doing a theme park right, for having a shoddy theme park.
Come on. Measurement.
See if I can find that thing. I'll post a link to the documentaries. It's half-assed decent.
Where the hell is it? I got it to feet and miles, but how do I go straight from get it away from feet to just miles?
Here it is.
I think there's a way to do this, and I can't remember what it was. Don't want that.
Okay, so which one of these cameras is in Kiev? Okay, this one over here.
Whatever. So they said it was entering Sumy. So it's here. They said the direction must be coming towards Kiev over here. I wish I had. You know what? Let's see something here. Ooh, look at this. Get rid of that. Oh, we're really getting crazy now.
So Sumy to Kiev is 333 kilometers.
Check this out. Here's Kharkiv.
So it's 206 miles from Sumy to Kiev.
All right. And there's Kursk. That's out this way. Assume he's out this way because I turned this all around.
The
I like to
missile, average cruise missile is 500 miles per hour, so it should be there within the next half hour.
It's going to be there soon, unless that's the hypersonic type. I don't know.
Might see an explosion here in the next half hour or so on this Kiev thing I got here.
Maybe.
Boom.
Go to 2D here. I got this all twisted. Let me actually do this. Go here. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? Actually, I'm just going to keep it on his. I'm just going to keep it on OST. Come on, where to go?
Oh, Nick, they got a water park now. I just see the video for that one, too. So they got a crappy theme park and a crappy water park. Oh, man, that water park looks janky. I would not go anywhere near that.
What is this?
Good Lord.
Where is this?
North Korean street food? Pass.
What the hell?
What's up?
Interesting. Don't mean to be ignoring the chat here. I'm just taking a look at stuff.
Oh, you good?
Let me go to. Nope, get out of here. Nope, not that. Boom. OST.
Yeah. Some of those documentaries on North Korea are pretty well, Nick. I watched a few of them.
All right, where are we going here? Let's see. What is the state? It's the state of this country crumbling, having here. Let's see. Yeah, man, I know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? The theme parks?
Well, I mean, they kind of have a everything there's kind of like a Potemkin village, if you will.
It's all propaganda.
I mean, in
what
a way,
it is.
You could say we have a Potemkin fleet in the Middle East right now.
I know, right? What do we got here? Refresh.
It's a beautiful country, though. If it wasn't so messed up, it'd actually be pretty cool to visit, I think.
Yeah, they got no damn trees because they cut them all down. They eat the bark. Yeah, bad.
It's a starving country, man.
Yeah, exactly. We kind of covered everything now. Now we're just going to kind of just go willy-nilly. Hey, I got a poll out there, by the way, on the next topic that we want to talk about with the Civil War.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So if you want to take a look at that, got some interesting topics. We'll see what it's trending in an interest. Let me see. Let's see if there's anything new there. Got 7 votes, not too many. But yeah. Poor Battle of Fredericksburg's getting no love.
Fredericksburg, that was a pretty good battle.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to see if people wanted to talk, because that happened in December of 1862.
Old General Ambrose Burnside.
Yeah,
Burns.
Yeah, not exactly a smart general of the Army of the Potomac. He didn't want the job, though. He didn't want it. But at the same time, he didn't want Hooker to get the job either. So it's kind of like either he takes the command or Hooker gets it. And he didn't want Hooker to get it at all. Matter of fact, because Hooker was his date of rank was a lot lower than Burnside. So Burnside didn't want to follow orders from Hooker.
Oh, it's
Fighting Joe Hooker.
One of those. We used to play that game too. How much time and grade do you have again?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm not going to
All
listen
right.
to you. You have a nice day.
When you, yeah, exactly. Time and grade, time and service.
Time and grade, time and service. Yeah.
Remember, time and grade, time and service, total military active service, and then it gets all the way down to your birthday if it comes to that, or something like that. It's crazy.
I remember we had a new E5 come to our unit, and he was going to be installed as a fire team leader. And anyways, he was talking to one of our other E5s, and I guess I don't know if he was trying to give him some advice or something, but Sergeant Severi, who's a friend of mine, Sergeant Severi goes, "How much time and grade do you have again? I thought you just got your stripes." And the guy goes, "Yeah, but I still know what I'm talking about." He goes, "No, you don't. Go away."
Oh man,
it was hilarious.
Some people will, okay, yeah, I'll give you the courtesy, I'll listen to what you have to say, and then some people are like,
yeah, there's a lot of those sticklers sometimes, man. How much time?
There is, absolutely.
What does that matter, bro? If I got a good idea, it's a good idea. That's what I used to always say, something like that.
Mo was asking if there's pro-Palestinian protests that cause problems. I think a lot of airports.
They did the LAX not too long ago.
I think they did it again today at JFK.
Wonderful.
Where else? What's the other airport there that's in
LaGuardia?
I think LaGuardia was going to get hit too. Something like that.
These freak jobs. So you
causing mayhem.
Well, I openly support a terrorist group. What you're supporting there? A terrorist group that was voted in by the Palestinians. What the hell?
Yes, they were. That's a fact.
I mean, you talk about maybe coercion or being in a police state where they're kind of forced to vote that way. But I mean, still,
I could get that to an extent. Yep.
I could get that to a certain extent. Just saying with the Afghanis when it comes to Taliban or Northern Alliance.
Right.
Which one's going to kill my family if I don't vote for them?
But it also, we said this before, I make fun of Dan, remember, on NorCal. It's not about who votes, it's about who counts the votes.
Exactly. That's at the end of the day. They, the further, what's a good way to put this? Well, I was going to say, when you give away from Western civilization, the more corruption you have, look at us. That's called throwing stones at this point in time right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, massive earthquake. Yeah.
We were talking about that last night, as a matter of fact.
So far, they do have a bunch of infrastructure damage, mostly roads and highways. I guess they're evaluating some of the railroads right now. So the JR is being evaluated for damage, as well as the JR, I believe.
They have to do that here too. When there's a major earthquake, all the railroads have to go track and inspect everything.
Yeah, so everything is kind of like in a standstill at the moment. I think they got power back to some of the areas around Ishikawa and Niigata. They did have a tsunami come in. I seen the video. The way you could see the wave coming in and everything, it was pretty gnarly. But it wasn't anything like they were.
Because it didn't happen offshore; it happened over land, right? Wasn't the epicenter land, or was
it was off the coast of Ishikawa.
It was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's a region not known for having major earthquakes like that. It was the most powerful earthquake they have in recorded Japanese history in that area.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now,
when it hit, that's the reason why when it hit, it was such a big deal. Like we never seen.
Now here's the deal: the reason why it didn't trigger such a devastating tsunami is the depth of water a little bit shallower. Or does that make a difference? I don't know.
Yeah, I believe so. Actually took an oceanography class in college.
Because I was wondering, because it's all about displacement of water.
Right.
What's up, senior? So I'm thinking if the deeper the water, the more water that gets displaced. So you got a more devastating.
Yeah. So where it hit was kind of like a shallow bay area.
So
there's a lot of islands in that area around there. The one that was the big one that happened outside of my grandmother's city in Sendai 12 years ago, 13 years ago now almost. That one created a massive cliff underneath the sea. It was out in the middle of the ocean, and that thing brought in waves that you could not believe.
I'll never forget it because we were watching it. Matter of fact, I was deployed, and we always have the news on, and we're like, "What the hell's going on in Japan? Look at this!"
Yeah, they got swallowed up, bro. That was
crazy. And it's not like it wasn't even really a big wave. It's just a mass of water that
just a massive. It's just like it's like an overflowing faucet that does not end.
Exactly. Oh man.
It's not like a one big giant wave. At first it is, but then it's just a surge of water. This does not stop. This goes inland for miles and miles. But they had the tsunami warning yesterday from Aomori, which is up northern tip of Japan, all the way down to Fukuoka, which is down in the southern part of Japan, in Kyushu, where I have a great uncle lives down there. But they had evacuation notices for most of Ishikawa and Niigata, but everything is good now. They're just assessing damage, but there's a pretty sizable amount of damage. A lot of collapsed buildings. They had apartment building fall over on its side.
Yeah, some of the footage I was watching, I was like, damn.
But yeah, man. But I'm glad it wasn't any worse than that. My buddy got the hell out of Dodge. He actually owns a restaurant in Niigata, and so he was able to get out.
Yeah, when I heard that, I was like, oh man, what's gonna happen? And then it started getting darker and darker with the footage because it happened later in the afternoon.
Yeah, it did.
And I was like,
I couldn't imagine going through an earthquake and a tsunami in the dark like that. It's got to be freaky.
Well, that's got to be exactly. But it looks like it was just more of the devastation of the earthquake rather than tsunami.
Yeah, most of it came from the earthquake. Thank God. Those tsunamis are wild, man.
Yeah, I was wondering North Korea was going to get hit with it, but like you said, since it was in shallower water, I guess it didn't create that massive tsunami that we saw in 2005 and 2011.
Yeah, 2005. That was like
eight nuts.
Man, that was off Kobe, Japan. So that was like an 8 something.
No. That one was in Indonesia.
Oh, that's right, 2004. Oh yeah, that one there. Is that one wiped out whole island?
Hundreds of thousands, man. Oh my God! All the way from Indonesia all the way up into Bangladesh and Thailand.
Yeah, they had one tribe of people there that was like what they call what would you call them? They weren't really. I wouldn't say they were untouched or undiscovered, but they were known. They had their tribe shrunk down to like only a handful of people after the.
Wow! Because they got wiped out.
Yeah, they were all on an island by themselves.
It went. I can't remember how far inland it went, but it was a lot. It was a lot. It went way in. I remember that footage. Remember that guy? I think he wasn't he in Thailand? Remember on the beach, all the water was going out.
Like, oh, this is cool. Let's go play
they're
with
walking
it.
out there. Hey, this is pretty interesting. Oh, they just got, and you saw when the wave came in, it was just like there was just they just weren't around. They were not ready for that at all, man. It just went over the top of
you better run. Running ain't gonna be fast enough though. Nope. But I wonder what the Japanese thought when they saw it. Like, hey, what are you guys doing? Like, because because the Japanese are trained on how to react to tsunamis and earthquakes.
Oh yeah, right.
Birth. Like, what are you guys doing out there playing on that? That's a tsunami waiting to happen. Oh, and there you go.
Yeah, that's when you need to be running the opposite direction as far as you can.
Get in the car and just drive somewhere, man.
Exactly. That was incredible. And of course, they didn't have much footage in Indonesia just because it's more. I don't want to say primitive, but that's what it was. Just more primitive over there, so you didn't have as much.
2004. Yeah. I mean, we didn't have any smartphones back then or nothing.
Oh yeah, not like now.
We had digital cameras. That's about as fancy as it got. Homemade recorders. Handheld recorders.
Oh, interesting. The earthquake, really? Because I know they said some of the waves came all the way out to the California coast. Yeah.
Yeah, there was some damage out in Crescent City, I believe.
Is that where you were there, Tyler? Up there in Crescent City?
Up there in North Mendocino County.
Crescent City. Oh, the only thing that's good about that place? Well, not really much.
The jail with the view.
Pelican Bay. And that's basically
it's jail with the nice view.
It's a jail, exactly. Yeah. It's a jail, a city built around the jail pretty much.
Kind of like Folsom, but at least Folsom's halfway nice.
Yeah, Folsom's nice. It's got some nice areas. Oh, and I was telling people about the bookstore where I was able to.
Oh, you're right there off Power Inn. Yeah, I know where that's at.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's out by my old unit right there off of Florin Perkins. Well, Power Inn.
Yeah, there is a unit out there.
Good old BT Collins, yeah.
Isn't there Isn't there a big Marine unit out there? Right?
Yeah, on the other side. Yeah, there's the Marine and the Navy, and then there's a big old
That's
National
over there by
Guard.
the SPCA because I go by that often.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got my my new ID at that Navy little detachment there because you have the Navy, and then right next to it is the big old Marine barrack, or not barracks, but
I got my ID done at the Navy side too once.
Oh, you did too, huh?
Yeah. I got done there, and then I had it done at Lemoore when I was. It was funny. I was getting groceries from my grandmother. She's my grandfather's retired Army, so she's got a retiree card, benefits card for spouse. So we went on post there, and I was all hungover, man. And I had a new ID done at their little depot, little area there.
Mm-hmm.
That was the worst picture I've taken from my ID in my life. I was wearing civvies, and I looked like a bag of crap, man.
That's funny.
Whatever. I needed to get it done, so I got it done.
Yeah, you got to get it done. Mark Graves' brother-in-law was a correctional officer at Pelican Bay. Man, correctional officers, they get paid pretty damn good, but you know what? Man, that's a tough job.
Yeah,
especially at Pelican Bay. That's like, matter of fact, you get a bonus by working out in Pelican Bay, and there's another one. Which one was it? There's another prison where you get a bonus to go because people don't want to go out that way. It's just first off, it's out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, they got one. If you take the I-10 east towards Arizona.
Oh, out in the desert?
Right there outside of Blythe is right there in the middle of the freaking desert is a prison.
Yep. It's not San Quentin. It's like remote places out in the middle of nowhere.
That might be one of those I was just talking about.
San Quentin, you're right there in the Bay Area. That's
everybody wants to go work there.
Well, yeah, supposedly they're pulling death row off of San Quentin and are moving it to. Then they're going to move them to all the different prisons, I guess. Supposedly.
Yeah, my uncle worked in the prison system after he got done with working for what was that crazy dude's name again?
Which one?
Well, right. The guy with all the airplane ideas. He was like the Elon Musk before.
Howard Hughes?
Howard Hughes. He worked for Hughes. He was actually his personal plumber at one point.
Wow.
When he was going on, when Hughes was having a mental breakdown.
Yeah, that's...
when he was locked away in his place, eating ice cream, and yeah, he was having a weirdo moment. But he worked for... after that, he worked for corrections. He ended up working at Folsom State Prison.
Oh, no kidding! Wow.
He was one of their. I believe he was like the head of some kind of plumbing department.
Oh, the private. It's a Supermax. Yeah, that's a Supermax out in Colorado. It's a federal penitentiary. That's where El Chapo and all those the guys that we talked about with September 11th. What's his name?
John Gotti was there.
A whole bunch of people out there.
All those notorious gangsters go.
Yeah, there's a prison in McFarland. Yeah, off the 99.
Then there's Corcoran. Corcoran's out.
What the hell's the name of that one? Wait, Cochran?
Corcoran.
I think that's the name of it, right?
Yeah, it's out there, way down on the 99, off of 99.
Yeah, off the 99. As a matter of fact, what's his name went there? How come I can't think of freaking crazy guy with the swastika on his forehead?
Oh yeah, he was there for a moment, and then they put him in the Looney Tune bin, which is up there in Livermore.
Yep. I can't remember his damn name. How come I cannot remember his damn name? Whatever.
I can't either. What the hell's going on? We were sharing dementia.
Yeah, man. There it is. Charles Manson. Thank you, Mark. God, I don't know how I freaking got all these names in my head and can't even think of that one.
All right, so far nothing going on in the.
Yeah, I keep refreshing with the defender. He's usually right on.
I'm waiting for the blast, man.
Are you watching for flashes? I'm surprised you haven't seen anti-missile defense systems going on.
Everybody's going about their day. It's like nothing's happening right now. Like I'm watching.
He's in Chowchilla now. Oh yeah, Chowchilla. Again, another place out in the middle of nowhere and on the 99.
Chowchilla. Yeah, it's like saying you're from Ceres.
Yep. Mark wants to know what channel you're watching.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you might as well put that up Yeah, put it in a private chat, and I'll take a gander at it too, see if you can see anything.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping an eye on the good old Twitter to see if
as an officer. Yeah, nice distinction, huh? As an officer, not a prisoner. That's what Nick said.
Oh my god, dude! There are freaking. Well, some
I
of
told
these.
You, the one down next to the map there is some Kiev. Oh, there's two Kiev cams actually. 1, 2.
Oh, I see
And
Kiev.
then there's Sumy up in the left-hand corner there where the missiles were just flying over.
Sevastopol.
Hey, what's up, Eric? Madeira. Hey, you know what, Nick? I'm from a similar area. I was born off of 99 myself. I'm a product of Clovis, California, my friend.
Clovis.
Old Clovis, man. Back before it was a big, nice city and suburb.
It's in the AM over there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, right? Early morning.
Kiev Oblast, and then Kiev. Wait, someone's moving the camera in the upper right-hand corner. What is that? Damn, that is a bunch of freaking cameras everywhere.
I'm gonna bookmark this sucker.
Yeah, we're just sitting here.
Russian-American. Visalia is a pretty cool little town. I like Visalia.
Yep. That it is, but Russian elections don't matter, man. Well, then again, do America? No, I ain't gonna even go down that road. Not gonna go down that road.
I was about to say, you better be careful with that one, man.
Oh my God, everything's in question now, isn't it?
Do vote though.
Oh, here we go. What's this?
Oh, Nick, I went to high school in Sacramento. I was born in Columbus, but I was raised in Sacramento.
Syrian state media is reporting that several buildings have been damaged near the capital city of Damascus as a result of Israeli airstrikes, likely in response to rockets being launched. Yeah. Oh,
you live in Clovis? Right on, man. I still got family down there. I go down there occasionally. I've been down there a while. My family had my aunt had a Japanese restaurant off of
Look at Eric. New Year, same Farhan.
Well, I'm gonna start on that crap.
God, I know.
I don't know how you guys do it. I mean, I don't know if I could talk that much about.
That's why the last episode I did, I had to change it up. I had to, because you had to.
There's gonna be
we could literally do that every day until something happens.
I was gonna say, man, if you keep going on down that road with the Farhan train and all that, you're gonna have to end up getting the damn Prozac prescription or something.
No, it kind of helps because it lets people get stuff off their chest, because you really can't do that anywhere else.
Well, I mean, you have a bunch of frustrated fans, and that's what we are. We're frustrated fans. As simple as that.
Absolutely.
We want to see a great team be great again,
Exactly. And you got 40, like the senior says, 44 days until pitchers and catchers report, man.
I think I'm gonna go down there and watch some of the some spring games.
You're gonna go watch TJ Hopkins and what the hell is that guy's name? Something Murphy? Tom Murphy? Something
I'll go wear a Tom Murphy jersey. Oh wait, they don't sell those. Shit.
It just doesn't make any. Supposedly Imanaga is let's Eric get his anger. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, it does, man. You vent pretty good on those things.
Man, oh my God. Once I get rolling, man. Whew.
I wouldn't mind going down there and see Schmidt, all those guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to see that. Yep.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, this is written. We'll see if anything happens this week. I mean, holidays are over now.
I was going to send you guys a link in the group chat. I found this guy, Mark watches. I think Mark watches some of those guys who pull the baseball card and stuff. There's a guy, his name is Run Good Life, who does that same thing. But he's got like this massive Mitch Haniger personal collection. I was like, why? He's his favorite player. So he's a Mariners fan. He called himself a Mariners fan, but he does not like Ichiro. Excuse me?
Huh?
Like he goes, yeah, Ichiro's not even my top 5 Mariners. Like, what? Ichiro is not a top 5 Mariner? Yeah, he is. He's a Hall of Famer. What are you talking about?
Why? Well, what was his reasoning?
He didn't give any reason. But this guy collects Mitch Haniger cards. I'm like, you could have him back, bro. Like, take him.
Take him back.
Take him,
man. We'll even pay the rest of the contract. Just take him back.
God, I never. Like, he spent thousands of dollars on this collection, and it's probably worth, I don't know.
That's the worst collection you can have.
50. Oh, no. No. Oh, that's got to be some pain, man.
You know what? It might actually be worth money, maybe, because maybe not.
No, I don't think so.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's a fugitive.
No, they caught him.
Did they?
Today. Yep. He is in prison right now, or whatever. He has been accounted for.
Well.
Oh, he says, looks like we're getting Roman versus The Rock in WWE. Interesting.
Yep, sell the cards to the players out for sure. Yeah, I used to collect baseball. I collect every once in a while. I buy. They're so expensive now. These packs of cards, man.
Ridiculous.
But I have a huge collection of cards. In fact, I got a very expensive card over here.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, Senior. Absolutely. Yep. Those cards are trash now. Yep. $50,000.
50 G's on a Wander Franco collection.
The kid had potential to be a superstar.
Let's see if
this look at that.
That's a 95, 96 borderless refractor Michael Jordan. It's worth a few grand.
Damn.
Yeah, that's one of my.
When did you pick it up?
Oh, when I was a kid, I bought a box of these cards. There used to be this little.
No kidding! Wow.
I got in the hobby back when I was just like 10.
Yeah, I was huge into baseball cards. Yeah, it's high school and just after.
My dad used.
I got a bunch of King Griffey Jr. rookies. Those, but they're not worth nothing right now. Really, I mean, like $13 or something.
Oh, autograph cards. Yeah, I got some of those. Yeah. I got Ray Allen's. I got a bunch of Kobe rookies over here in the corner.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff, man. Todd Zeal. I remember he was supposed to be the next big thing. Remember Todd Zeal?
Yeah.
Senior might remember him. Todd Zeal. Remember he was supposed to be like a big guy coming up. Who was the other one? There was another guy out there. Who was it? That was supposed to be the next superstar. God, I'm trying to remember. This is back in the 90s. Oh, yeah, see? Gary Sheffield, of course. He was Greg Jeffries. Yes! I had a bunch of Greg Jeffries. He was another guy that was supposed to be a big guy.
I've got a freaking Randy Johnson rookie card hanging out over here somewhere.
Wow.
That's not worth nothing, though. I have Sosa. I have a Sosa rookie card. I got all those guys, but they're not worth anything.
Pokemon cards. That is crazy.
Pokemon.
My daughter used to be all into that. She may have something in there.
My brother used to. I don't know what the hell happened. I actually have my brother's Pokemon card collection over here in the corner. I've never looked into it though.
You never know.
I should look.
Some things are just. You're like, what? That's
what I told him, man, because he moved to Arizona with my parents. You know,
his dad doing his scientist thing. Yeah, we're gonna be back live again tomorrow. I think he didn't. He sent. I think he sent out. I gotta see. Hold on. Let's see. I think he sent out a tweet about how to fix the Giants, didn't he? Something like that. Let's check it out real quick here.
Fix the Giants.
Oh wow! Oh, holy crap!
What's that? Is he blowing it up?
Dan, here. Does
he cause controversy over there?
No, my God. He wrote a book. That's good, though. I actually knew Scott Peterson. Wow.
Oh.
I guess we could detour a little bit here and let's see what Dan says.
Oh, so I'm not the only one that knows a killer. Cool.
He says, this will be quite long, but it will take a big plan to fix the Giants. Here's the plan, but I know if Farhan has it in him. That's the whole issue. And that's what I always come back to. It's like you have to rely on who's running it. And yes, he is correct. It takes a plan. Sign Blake Snell for 130 with a club option. Okay. Sign Shota 5 for 100. Bellinger 7 for 175 with player opt-outs. Okay. After 3 and 4. Marcus Stroman. I don't know about Marcus Stroman. I heard that he's kind of from what I heard, he's not a very good clubhouse guy. That's what I've heard.
I've heard the same personality issue.
But that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Jorge. I like Jorge Soler. I like Reese. Of course, Brebbia. He's a great bullpen arm. Great bullpen arm. Last year was a bounce back year for him. I really like what he's able to do. Jordan Hicks.
Jordan Hicks, good.
There, there was some heat.
Don't think you're going to get Conforto for India.
But if you pay $10 million of his salary, maybe, because he's only owed 18, so they're on the hook for 8.
Right. Okay. Maybe.
And he could hit 30 in that ballpark.
But since is Cincinnati in a win right now, Mo? Because they're still.
I don't know. Who did they sign? Didn't they sign? They signed a big pitcher. Who was it?
Oh shit, you're right.
I can't remember. But yeah, I think we'll see. They got some young guys. They also had those 2 young pitchers that are, you still got Hunter Green. And let me get back at this real quick. Trade Mitch Haniger and Haro Pomeranz to Philly.
Then there was a boom. Okay, so
we got booms,
and we got one camera offline right now. It's in Dnipro.
No, it's Ivano, isn't it?
Which camera just went? Okay, was
the far right, third one down.
There it is. Yeah.
I got the volume on now. Where the hell is that? Oh, there. Oh, that's one. What's going on over here? You see that one kind of in the middle? Is that the sunlight?
Yeah, I see that one. Yeah, I don't know what that's some kind of flash from one.
No, because it's still lingering. That's got to be the sun. All right, I got my sound on now. So he wants to trade Mitch Haniger and Pomeranz to Philly for the number 73 Baseball America Top 100, Justin Crawford.
There goes another one.
I'm not hearing it.
Yeah, you got mine cranked all the way up.
All I hear right now is wind noise.
Oh.
No, that's a tree. Let's see. He wants to sign Alberto Mondesi.
Oh, I like that.
Shortstop depth piece.
Yeah.
This plan adds 3 starting pitchers plus 2 right-handed power plus with Bellinger, Hoskins, and Soler. Soler can play outfield. Although Matt Chapman is solid third, I would not sign him. Put money into your starting pitching and play Casey Schmidt at third. Agreed. Sign Bellinger brings a star player that could attract few stars. True. Pitching rotation, Webb, Snell, Imanaga, Stroman, Harrison. I don't know about Stroman. That's the only one. Imanaga is used to a 6-man rotation. Yep. Because you still got Beck or Wynn if you have to just piggyback those guys in the meantime. Unless you could build them up in spring training, that is possible. Lee, Estrada, Bellinger, Soler, Hoskins, Fleur. That's a decent lineup, to be honest with you. That's a decent lineup.
I actually kind of like that lineup, to be honest.
I kind of like that.
No, is it the Dodgers lineup? No,
at least no, it's not a Dodgers lineup, but you know what? You're going to win some games.
Yeah, you can compete. With a good bullpen, you'll be even better.
More trades maybe needed to take place as the roster would be crowded. Davis and Flores would be guys traded to keep more athletic players, create space for right-handed outfielders such as Slater, Ramos, or Montes. If the Giants do nothing to try to compete now, I'd rather prefer they just play all the youngsters, let them develop together. This plan is doable and provide Giant with excellent pitching staff and major league caliber players. They have the money, and this plan would add to about 110 million annual average value after trades. Plus, they could trade a top prospect, number 15 or 30, along with to get these trades from maybe to St. Louis or Boston, who have the money and looking for pitching. There you go. I like that. Let me repost that one. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. The only thing I don't like is just the Soler. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And let me go back to.
Let's
see what they're
Why
saying.
am I getting these weird ads on here? Jesus.
Now it says all of Ukraine is now under air raid alert.
Air defense is active in Kiev. Explosions audible. Yeah, just heard one.
Yeah, explosions over Ukrainian capital Kiev as air defense attempt to intercept several incoming missiles. Interesting.
One of these. Let me see here.
Interesting. All right, what do we got? Dan is living in fantasy world. But you know what? You got to give him credit. He's trying to at least think of ideas of they can make the Giants better. Whether or not, the organization does that, that's a whole different ball of wax there. But I like that. That's a good plan. Actually, I'm gonna get into that on NorCal. I want to get more into that. But I like that plan.
Okay, so cool. This one's showing me there's actually audio from Kiev and whatnot.
I'm trying to look at these cameras. That one on the upper right, they keep panning it. Do you notice that? It keeps moving every few seconds. It moves around.
This one might be a little bit better, I think.
Oh, you got a better link here?
Yeah, it's got several Kiev cams.
Oh, yeah. Kiev is probably going to... Yeah, there we go. Wait, is it playing?
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Now it's live. Okay. Odessa, Zaporizhia, Moscow, Crimea.
Oh, damn. If you type in Ukraine missiles live, we're about like 10 channels down.
Are we really?
We made the algorithm.
What? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
You know why? Because of my title.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We made the big time, man.
Yeah, we're right there.
The big time.
We are the 12th channel that pops up, man. Hell
no
yeah, that's
kidding. Because I got it in my title as Russian-Ukrainian missile attacks.
That's funny.
Wow, how about that? Now I'm gonna get hacked. The Russians are gonna fucking destroy me now, man. Yeah. Oh my god!
What the hell?
What the hell, man?
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, dude?
Holy shit!
Okay.
Well, we got.
I had to mute that. You know what's probably happened? I wonder if here's a missile coming in.
You know what that is? Those dogs are getting no answer. They're getting no answer. They're getting antsy about the missiles.
Did you hear that? That sounded like he was chewing someone's leg off.
Oh my god! I thought it was a pit bull attacking somebody.
Oh, it's on that Kiev Oblast. Yeah, you hear that? They're howling.
You must be hearing sirens.
Yep.
Animals always know before something happens, man.
They know. 100%. They know.
They even know earthquakes. Did you know that? Animals actually know when earthquake's about to happen. They start getting all weird, and the birds start flying around in weird patterns, and the earthquake hits. Like, what the hell do they know?
Damn, that's loud. We'll see if something happens.
Yeah. I wonder if that agenda-free guy's covering this thing. Dude, that guy had 25,000 people watching his live stream last Japanese thing.
Wow.
And all he was doing was just reading Twitter.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
What was that music? Did you just hear that? Someone just played. Did you hear that music?
Yeah,
what was that?
I don't know, man. You know, you think the United States is strange enough as it is, but some of these other places around there, man.
What the hell?
What is? God, I heard like somebody play like the cymbals or something for a second.
I heard some music just going on, and then it was done.
Yeah, I guess
if someone just went off.
Play some music. That dog knows what's going on. Yeah, mice. Yeah, all these and birds and stuff. They get all weird.
Yeah, he's going nuts again. No, that's wind.
Yeah, the first one I heard though was definitely not wind. That was a boom. Not sure where it went. They already reported though they're getting bombed right now.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. Let's see if anything new. Nothing.
Air defense is active. So where are these other places in relation to Kiev, real quick?
And I'm gonna mute this. I'll let you listen to that. Oh my God.
Dogs going
Arrow
off.
says this year's only gonna get crazier day by day.
Yeah, don't surprise me, man.
Man, there is so much going on, and none of it's cooling down. I mean, you got stuff just popping off everywhere.
So what the hell is an oblast? Is that like a suburb?
That's like an oblast, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that like a county or a region or something like that? Yeah, I think it's like a region. The oblast is like basically a state, like how we have you got California as an oblast. I think. Could be wrong.
Shit, I took a year of Russian. I should know this shit, but I don't. No, I lost. That was a million years ago. Though. There's another boom. I just heard one.
Did you?
Dogs all barking. All right, I guess I gotta mute that for a second.
Damn.
Oh, damn dog, man! I want to hear the booms. I don't want to hear you. Actually, you know what? That's coming out really wrong. I don't want to hear the booms.
Yeah, exactly. I guess a homer. Yeah, exactly. They're probably off to work or something.
Probably. Yeah, you're probably right about that. They're all nervous, skittish, hearing sirens and stuff going off.
People are just walking around there like it's nothing.
Yeah, they are.
I guess kind of got numb to it. I guess that kind of happens.
I'm watching the other screen. So I got both of the cams going, the one from before and the new one. People are taking this little trolley, no problem.
Really strange.
This guy's panning around to some mountain range over here.
Several large explosions heard throughout Kiev.
Wonder.
It's not picking up anywhere where we're watching.
How big is Kiev? It must be a huge.
It's a big city. It's pretty big.
Well, by our prediction, or by my prediction, they should be landing right about now, which seems about right.
Yeah, I said we'd probably start hearing it before we get off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you got all these things popping off all over the damn world. Man, you got Korea doing their thing, launching missiles.
Of course, I guess they're pulling the IDF pulling some units out of Gaza. Apparently,
are they? Interesting.
Yeah, they reported that. I don't know. That was earlier today. I don't know what that's for. Maybe they're looking to push. Maybe use those forces in the north because they're having more attacks up there.
Maybe. I know they were worried about a second front opening up with Hezbollah.
Yeah, they did. They greased the ship out there. They took that thing. They took it out.
Yep. And the biggest thing right now is probably the Red Sea. That seems to be the most pressing. And then, of course, the only thing that's going on in Ukraine and Russia is just the trading blows with missiles.
Pretty much.
That's kind of what's going on. I don't know what's really happening on the ground as far. I haven't heard. It's stalemated. No one's really gaining or losing. They're just stuck in place.
No, that's going to lob missile.
Now you're starting to get into a war of attrition, and who does that benefit?
Well, especially if we stop giving aid to somebody.
Yeah, exactly. So
if you're getting into we're going to be doing here,
if you're getting into a war of attrition, of course, Russia has the manpower. Do they have the economic strength? I mean, it's going through, and we're getting ready to start year 2, right? Or actually, yeah, we're getting ready to get into
year 2.
Or no, the beginning of year 3, I should say.
Year 3, right? You're right. Yeah, holy crap!
It's going to be. We're going to be concluding year 2 and the beginning of year 3, and even with all those sanctions, Russia's still able to do their thing. Granted, they're having some help with China and North Korea. So it's interesting. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the Scandinavian countries. Supposedly Russia threatened Finland that they're going to be first to be attacked if they attack NATO, something like that. Yeah, of course China's propping them up. You absolutely 100% correct on that.
Attack Finland? Yeah, go ahead and do that. See what happens.
Look, you see what Finland's doing? Whew, they ain't messing around. They're building up their military. Poland, they have a hell of a military. That's been, of course, propped up by us. Same thing with Finland.
Oh, yeah. They train with us.
You got Sweden, who's getting ready to enter NATO. So Finland, too, right? If I'm not mistaken, they're trying to get Finland into NATO as well. The one thing that, Putin thought he was going to do in breaking up NATO, it actually kind of galvanized the rest of Europe to join NATO. Kind of backfired.
No, it really did.
It did backfire. But, again, he's playing a long game. And when you play a long game, if you don't have a long game yourself, then you're going to be in a world of hurt. Because you can already see that there's already, there's a lot of supporting the Ukrainian fight fatigue, if you will. There's a lot of that, they don't want to support, or Congress doesn't want to support funding Ukraine much anymore.
No, yeah, that's support for the war is going by the wayside. I mean, hell, even Biden's been talking about not sending it anymore.
Scary. It's kind of scary because you don't want, I mean, you're in it right now. This is not about prevention right now. It's about winning the war. And if that dries up and Ukraine is left to the Russians' devices, you're done. I just don't know. Do you foresee a truce? I don't know, man.
I don't think there's
I don't know, man.
I don't think there's a reason for the Russians to have a truce.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's.
If
the
anything,
leverage
they
isn't
want to
there.
get this thing over with.
The leverage is not there for them to do that yet. It's. I mean, they got more to lose than they have to win, in
right. And then they to offer a truce on their part would be showing weakness. They're not about to do that.
Yeah, well, that's kind of a lot of Russian leaders do that. They'll sacrifice their own men. Exactly. Ukraine doesn't want to give Putin any land. They're very entrenched in both countries once. Very entrenched. And I don't know if there's any budging on any side. It's tough. It's because, I mean, of course, everyone knows Russia's the one that started this. Did you see what the Chechnya, I don't want to say Chechnya, but the Czechia, the Czech Republic, what the foreign minister said during the UN? Supposedly, Russians wanted to have a UN resolution condemning the Ukrainian attack on their civilian targets, which I find very Ironic.
Wow.
If anything, it makes no sense, right? Why they're complaining about
they've been bombing civilian centers in Ukraine for how long
since the
now?
war began. Exactly. Well, hell, you can even go back to 2014. Well, if you want to even go further back, we
could go.
But
we could go back to the home door if we want to go. We want to go there.
I know, and that, again, it all depends on where the timeline. It really determines on where you want to go with the argument. But I find anyway. Stretchy goes, what did he say? What was the quote he said? It was pretty damn funny though. Basically, Russia's got to live with it. Get out of Ukraine. He said, in no uncertain terms, he just told Russia to shut up, get out of the Ukraine. Then you don't have to worry about it.
They've traded the Ukrainian people like their piece of dog crap on their shoe for how long?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not going to end. They obviously made up their mind they want to take Ukraine. They want to make them a police state.
Yep.
What they really want to bring back together, they want the old USSR back. Is what they really want.
Oh, that's exactly what it's about. It's about bringing back the USSR, 100%.
And they already have people. They already have puppets installed. They had the leader in Uzbekistan. Obviously we don't give a crap about that, but it's still, he's on the side of the Russians as it is. They've already installed the little puppets, Kazakhstan, so on and so forth. That's the goal. They definitely do it.
We talked about this in a previous live stream about Eurasia and how important that whole region is. And of course, Uzbekistan is part of it. It's a landmass that holds very key geopolitical.
Right. Uzbekistan's got a lot of natural gas, massive amount of natural gas.
Yep.
Oh wow! All the Ukrainian ships are going offline.
What the hell happened? Oh, they're back.
No, there's a couple of the ones in Kiev are offline now. Interesting.
Oh, is the barking still going on now? Yeah.
How are we able to hear the? Oh, it's from that
hear the dog. You can still hear the dogs.
Number 4 camera, Donetsk Oblast. It looks like a lumber yard or something. There's a lumber yard.
And what Zelensky's going to have to realize, if he does want, see, I don't know, man. That's a tough call. It really is, because you got to know you're in. Is Putin gonna follow any type of treaty that's going to be put in place?
Oh.
Okay, now think about this though. Then what's it going to take for Putin to follow a treaty if there is indeed one?
You have to drop a big ass bomb right to the middle of Moscow.
It's going to take an international force.
Yep, that's kind of what I was.
As a tripwire, that's what it's going to take. Because otherwise, if they're just left to their own devices, Russia's they're going to invade again.
Oh, 100%. One moment of weakness, they're going to go right back in. They don't give two.
So that's one thing you got to take into consideration. I understand Zelensky's in a tough spot because do they want peace? Absolutely, they want peace. But
how do you?
At what sake of security? That's the problem. How do you deal with someone who never follows any type of international law?
Not only that, but he's the master of subversion. He learned it very well when he was in KGB. Yeah. He'll tell you one thing and he does another. And that's what he does constantly.
Yep.
If you notice, they don't. The one thing about him, Putin, he doesn't really telegraph his moves. He'll tell you one thing and he'll do something completely opposite, and that's pretty much his tell right there, I guess. But he no way in hell would he follow any kind of treaty unless, like you said, put him under the gun.
You have to have some type of international peacekeeping force on the borders.
Right? Yeah. If you do this again, we're launching a bunch of missiles right into your neighborhood. How about that?
Well, if you think about it too, is at that point, here's the thing. Here's another thing.
But if we do that,
you may not actually have to do that.
Right.
Because if they sign a treaty, and then if part of the treaty, well, I don't know if it would be part of the treaty. Maybe it will. If they sign a peace agreement, and then NATO fast tracks their entry into NATO, then Putin won't invade because then you're bringing NATO involved. And not just the weapons. I'm talking about the manpower as well.
Right.
Because then it triggers Article 5 of the NATO Charter. So that could be it. That could be, quote unquote, the trip line. So you make your peace. Unfortunately, I think Ukraine may have to give up some land. I mean, if you want peace, you may have to do that. But if you get entry into the EU and into NATO, you know who talks about this too? Is Stephen Kotkin, great historian. He knows a lot about the Russian history. It's about, do you want to win the war or win the peace? So you got to really think about, the long game. And he does a great job. I think there's a few interviews of him when he's talking to the Goodfellows, the Hoover Institution YouTube website. That's fantastic. YouTube channel, I should say.
Oh yeah.
And he gets into that. It's a fantastic. He sits down with that guy for Uncommon Knowledge, and then, like I said, he sits down with the panel of Goodfellows. But yeah, it's fantastic because that's kind of what what is the objective? Yeah.
Oh man, I just watching this clip of these missiles hitting Kiev.
Oh, are they showing it now?
Yeah, here's a clip of it. Can't hear anything, but you can see the explosions. It's about almost about 40 seconds in.
Let's take a gander here.
Oh, okay. So it was definitely more than one. You can see one. How many explosions do I see here?
Oh yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you can see an anti-air missile go over top too, next to the where it says 0102. Oh Jesus, there's a lot of missiles actually.
I think some of them are impacting in the sky.
I think so too. I think some of these things are actually hitting the suburbs rather than actual like downtown Kiev, which is going to be causing civilian casualties.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
It just says Kiev Road.
Kiev Road.
Kiev Road.
Road. Black Sheep. That's a good movie. Oh, is there a game going?
There we go. What's going on?
I guess there's a college game going.
Oh, is there?
I don't watch college sports. I watch Sacramento State every once in a while. Those are good games to go to. Well, they used to be. Now they're all crowded now because they got all
I heard Michigan beat Alabama.
Yeah, John Harbaugh signed. He hired an NFL agent, so it looks like he might be going back to the NFL here.
Really? Even wow.
Yeah, old Harbaugh.
Oh, it's a sure to go play. Oh, who's Texas playing again?
Texas is playing University of Washington, I believe.
Oh, is that okay?
And Texas, it shouldn't be Texas. It actually should be Georgia, but whatever. I don't know how they do their little playoff system these days.
Okay, let me go home. Let's see if there's anything happening in regular Twitter world because he's not posting anything else.
I hope.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, I looked up the E11 there. That thing is like a pimped out Gulfstream.
Oh, gotcha. With all antennas and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So it replaced the.
It's an electronic bird. Yep.
Replaced the E8, which was a 707.
Oh, it did. It replaced. Yeah, the E8 was a damn 707. Yeah.
The Kings play tomorrow too, don't they? The Kings got to find themselves. I mean, we almost lost to Atlanta, man. Like, what the hell? I need to go to a Kings game one of these days. I haven't been since they. I haven't never been to the new arena.
Oh, you talking about Golden One?
Yeah, the Golden One. I've never been there. We used to get tickets all the time. My old man's company used to have seats right down damn near courtside, really, at Arco.
Oh.
We used to go there all the time. All right. I don't know if anybody's in the chats in Mystery Science Theater nerd, but they have a live stream going on. If you guys want to watch it before you go to bed,
What is it?
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh, Mr. Science. Okay.
I posted it in the chat. Some of them are kind of funny. I used to watch it as a kid all the time.
Nothing there.
Let's see what we got going on. Nothing new. KH59. How's a KH59? All right on there.
What do we got here?
Arco, I loved Arco Arena, man. Missed that place.
CBS Sacramento, 4.1 magnitude earthquake hits Rancho Palos Verdes.
Interesting.
We're off the coast of Long Beach.
You ever been in a tall building when they have an earthquake?
No, never have.
Oh man.
I don't think I want to.
You talk about motion sickness, my friend.
Yeah.
No, for real. Like I remember when we had an earthquake, 2017, and I lived right there. I lived by the ballpark, so that's all the old old landfill, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And that damn earthquake smacked that thing. It was a small one. I think it was like a 3-point something off of like just outside of Berkeley. But man, that thing shook the hell out of that building. I stepped down on the ground. I was like rocking back and forth, like what the hell is going on? Man? That was wild. Oh yeah, we talked about that one. Yeah, the earthquake in Japan. Yeah, so far I don't think they reported any casualties just yet, but I think mostly just infrastructure damage. They had some fires going last night. They lost power, but I think they're in the clear. I think they're okay. Could have been. It had the makings of something really nasty.
Well, I'm taking a look at this right now. Let's see what's going to happen. It doesn't say who has. I'm looking online just to see what's going on here.
What's that over there in Ukraine?
No, right. The football game.
Oh.
It says 10 seconds left. I don't know what's going on. It still shows Washington up 37-31.
Dude, you know what? I'm going to have to. Speaking of football, man, I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and draft the fantasy basketball team.
Oh my god!
I already feel a void, man. It's only been a day. It's only been one day, but I already feel a void, man. I gotta do something.
Here, hold on. Let me back up here. There's got to be a better way to see this.
Is Dan in the chat? Dan, you want to do fantasy basketball with me?
Oh my gosh. I think that for me that might be too much, man.
Well, for you, yeah,
I had a good run there at the end, man. That pisses me off.
Oh man, I think you'll definitely do better next year. I think you.
3rd and 11 on the Washington 13 with 1 second left.
Oh shit. I'll do fantasy baseball.
Fantasy baseball could be fun, but gosh, that might be a lot of work to do every day. Huskies won, according to Moji. So it's going to be Michigan versus Washington, huh?
Interesting. I think I will do baseball this year sooner. I'm going to give it a shot. I love fantasy, man. It was a 7.4. Kyle.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do the pay. That seems. Whew. You can scale baseball back. Oh, can you? Okay.
Well, you don't. If I remember correctly, it's kind of like fantasy basketball, where you don't necessarily need to set your lineup every day, because they play a series of games.
Right.
So you can just set it for what you need.
Oh, you set it for the series?
Right. And then
that's gotta be tough being a Giants fan because you can never. If you want to play Giants players, you gotta because every day it's a new lineup.
Yeah, I really want to play Casey Schmidt for his defense. Oh wait,
God, you know what? That might be kind of fun. Oh man, dude.
No, it would be fun. No, I've done it. I've done fantasy baseball way back in the day.
I think we could get a lot of people in it on the channel. I think we probably could get a lot of people in the NorCal.
I wonder how many.
How many is it the same? Is it 12?
That's what I was gonna say. Soon, do you know if there's 12 teams or can you go?
You probably could go more because there's so many damn teams.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I shouldn't say two. No, it's the same as football, I guess. 30 teams.
But there's so many more players though, right?
Yeah.
To choose from.
You do categories, but I don't have too many.
Oh man, here's a fantasy baseball rankings for.
Ah!
Oh man, okay.
There you go. Already, man. Here we go.
Ronald Acuna, number 1. Bobby Wood Jr., number 2. Corbin Carroll, number 4. Interesting. I wonder if there's any Giants on this list.
Not one.
Hold on. That'd be how far down we got to go before we see a Giant? Oh, my God. Here we go. This is going to be interesting. Logan Webb.
Oh, there you go.
59. Okay. Interesting. I think I'm gonna have to do this. God, I feel like a degenerate. Let's see. That's coming up here. Oh man, we only got one more month, right?
Yep.
Time flies. The dugout janitor. Yeah, he probably is. I bet the dugout janitor makes pretty good money.
Yeah.
I actually a while back I actually applied for a sales position there at the Giants. I don't know how much relative experience I have with ticket sales, so I'm an insurance guy. I can sell though, that's the one. That's the thing.
Oh, here we go. How the hell do they know this?
What?
Defender, at least 9 MiG-31 interceptors armed with the KH-47 Kinzhal hypersonic missiles are now reported to be airborne over Western Russia.
All right, I feel like life's a simulation right now.
How the hell do they know that?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Someone's in the inside reporting that stuff. A hypersonic missile will get into the Ukraine in no time. In no time. So we'll see what happens with that.
Cruise missiles up today on BuzzFeed. If you ever go to Fort Sill, you can see the air defense missiles that we have. They have a whole museum for it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's where they train air defense, right? It's Fort Sill.
Air defense and artillery.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to go see Geronimo's grave. It's right there on base. I don't think you can get on there without. Yeah, I think you need an ID card to go. It's not open to the public. It's right next to all the. It's next to all of our shooting ranges that we have out there in Fort Sill.
All right, we're starting to lose people here now. I'm probably going to get ready to shut it down. We're kind of just BSing now. Not a whole lot else to talk about. We kind of covered everything, though.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
My next episode, let me get this going on real quick, is going to be back to the Civil War. It's depressing talking about some of this stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I get you.
But it's interesting. Yeah.
Who's winning the poll right now?
For which one?
that you put up on.
Oh, here, I'll put it up right now. Here, let's see. Let me refresh it. They're at 7 votes. Here we go.
Okay.
And here's the selections. Time to vote for the next American Civil War topic. Discuss the role of the border states, Maryland, Delaware, Kentucky, Missouri, Union political generals, the Battle of Fredericksburg, a big goose egg, how the expansion westward played in the lead up to secession.
Okay.
And free-for-all. Chat determines the direction. There we go.
I'll have to get in touch with my buddy here.
Another border state that kind of was a border state would be where your friend lives, as a matter of fact.
West Virginia, yeah.
Yep.
They're actually part of the Union.
Yep. Yes, they were part of the Union.
But
thanks, Moki. Appreciate it,
man. A
of
lot of them defective south.
Yep.
So
there's a lot of regions in this Confederacy that were pro-Union. Eastern Tennessee, Northern Alabama, the western parts of North Carolina, the eastern part of Virginia, which became West Virginia, or the western part of Virginia, which became West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Yeah, there was a lot of areas in the Confederacy that are pro-Union. Or I should say, not pro-Union, but were Unionists, I guess is the correct word. While their states, were part of the Confederacy, they were more about the Union. Well, we could get into that next time. That should be fun. Maybe, I don't know when I'll do that one. Maybe this coming up weekend. What is it? Today's Tuesday. So maybe this weekend, somewhere around there. Get back into the Civil War. Love talking about the Civil War. Yeah, see if your buddy wants to join too.
Civil War is always fun to talk about.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And it's probably, unfortunately, it's probably going to be a later episode because after NorCal Sports Network.
Might be able to get some new subscribers off of that.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We made a few. We're at 91 now. It's not so bad. Not so bad. It's slow growing, but that's fine. I expected that.
Oh. Greatness.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Greatness comes with time.
Yep, absolutely. There you go. I like that. But hey, you guys can catch me on NorCal Sports Network tomorrow. 8 o'clock. I think we changed it to 8 o'clock, so it'll be a little bit earlier, a half hour earlier. Get out your pitchforks and freaking torch lights. I'm pretty sure we'll be back at the Giants again. I don't expect any kind of news. I don't know but who knows? Who knows? I think you're going to see. Never mind. I'm not going to even say it. Hopefully we see some movement this week. I mean, we're done with the holidays. Let's get down to business. As Senior pointed out earlier, it's 44 days till pitchers and catchers report. So let's get something done. Let's get the teams together and figure this out. But we'll see. I haven't seen any rumor. Have you seen any rumors on Giants? Because I really haven't.
Nobody's even talking about the Giants. Nobody's even talking about them.
The only thing I've heard was, the last episode, supposedly they're in on Snell, Bellinger, and who was the other one? Chapman.
But if you think they were in on those guys, they'd at least make an offer by now.
But here's the thing. When has the Giants even signed one free agent, let alone 3? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
When has Farhan ever signed 1? And now we got to rely on him to sign 3? Hey, what's up, Matt? We're getting ready to call it a night.
That's crazy, pal. Time is flying, bro. That's good, though, because football's about to end, and we got baseball coming up, man.
Yeah, that is true.
To fill that void. To fill the void.
That is true. All right, guys. Again, thanks for joining. Catch me maybe, like I said, maybe Saturday or Sunday, and we'll get into a specific topic as far as the Civil War. We'll see where the vote leads us. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. College football. That's right. The game just ended. That makes sense. Gotcha. No problem. It's all good. You can catch the next one, Matt. Probably going to be this weekend. And it's probably going to be a little bit later, too, just because it'll probably be after NorCal. But yeah, catch me on the next one. Make sure you guys go vote so we know exactly what we know to talk about. Right now, it's the westward roll in why certain states seceded from the Union. Yeah, it did play a role. Of course, it's not the central part, but we can kind of get into it of why the westward expansion, kind of created the more chaos for secessionists.
No.
And of course, it all revolved around what is known as the peculiar institution known as slavery. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. That's leading the polls right now. I mean, there's only 7 votes right now. So we'll see where it goes. And then if it goes to the free-for-all, hey, we could always do that. We could always get into that, too. I could always do a free-for-all after we're done talking on that specific topic, depending on how far we get with it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thanks, Will. I appreciate you showing up.
Yep.
We'll catch you tomorrow in the chat.
I will be in the chat, yes.
Hey, you know what? Maybe Dan will bring you in. The final of the, you're part of the top 3 in the fantasy football. So
look for it next year, man. I want vengeance. I want to take number 1.
There you go, man. That was something.
I
finished pretty. I felt good in how I finished.
Well, you did. You came from nothing. And you won the consolation.
I won
right?
Yeah.
How
about that? I mean, don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean nothing. It means I got 7th place. But man, I was at the bottom for the longest time. Yeah. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think if we do that flex, I kind of got an idea of where we need to go next time. So
yeah, I've already got a new strategy in my mind as well.
You're already thinking next year. That's great.
Yeah. And it's not 2 quarterbacks.
It's not 2 quarterbacks. Exactly. It is not going to be. And I think everyone's going to understand that. So now maybe there'll be more parity, but it all depends on injuries.
I think so too. I think if we change our strategies, it'll be people will have more even rosters. It'll probably be more competitive, to be honest.
Matthew, it's over. Dan won. Will Martinez came in 2nd, and yours truly over there, Will B, came in 3rd.
Got the old bronze, man.
Yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You got some money. That's all that matters.
I dig it.
Right?
I dig it.
Exactly. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow in the chat there tomorrow, Will. And like I said, maybe he'll invite you in.
That'd be cool.
All right. Until the next one. See you.
All right, later, dudes. Peace.